Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, so happy Friday. I have been so busy. I miss making videos. So I wanted to make a video about the Super Bowl halftime show. So let's jump right in. So Turning Point USA has the NFL pulling out all the stops for this year's Super Bowl. It's all about the views. It's always about the views. As you know, Bad Bunny is the headliner for this year's Super Bowl halftime show. He was a guest at the halftime show in 2020 when Shakira and Jennifer Lopez performed. So now he's the headliner for, this year 2026 Super Bowl halftime show. And millions of fans are not happy about it. And they claim it's because all of his songs are in Spanish and that this is America. So performers should be able to speak English and perform songs in English. Right. So, because of the backlash, Charlie Kirk's organization, Turning Point USA, now run by his wife, Erica Kirk, is putting on their own Super Bowl halftime show this Sunday as well. The Super Bowl halftime show could lose millions of viewers, which is why the NFL is pulling out all the stops this year, especially with members of the New England Patriots. Okay, so one of their one of their star players, Stefon Diggs, who welcomed 4 children with 4 different women in 2025, including a son with Cardi B 3 months ago, is being used to start a fake rumor about possibly proposing to Cardi B. He sat down the other day for a pre-Super Bowl press conference, right? And of course, they asked the fakest, most ridiculous question whether he would propose to Cardi B at the Super Bowl. What? He couldn't even fake it, okay? He couldn't even go along with their publicity stunt. He laughed it off and said, maybe I would have to get a ring first. I gotta get mine first. I gotta get mine first. Oh no. He tried to play along with the obvious stunt, but his answer says it all. I mean, listen. This is a guy who never claims Cardi as a girlfriend. He never uses the word girlfriend, anything. It's always her saying, my boyfriend Stefon, my boyfriend Stefon, my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend. I don't think he's ever actually even said her name in public. It's like whenever they ask him a question referencing Cardi, he responds, but he has never publicly said her name in a sentence, anything. He'll answer the question, but he won't say her name in the sentence, So the person asking the question, they'll say Cardi B's name. But when he talks or reply, he doesn't say her name, and that's a huge flag. I mean, come on. The guy has never publicly says her name, but it's always her, Stefon, 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 right? And they want us, the public, to believe there could be a marriage proposal at this Super Bowl this Sunday when this guy just welcomed 4 kids by 4 different women. And he never publicly claims her. The only time he says anything is when he's asked during a conference because they know it's going to be on the blogs and things like that. And his response is never serious. It's always kind of light and jokey. Just like with the proposal question, and he's like, he was laughing because he knows it's BS, but he has to play along because they want views. They want people to tune in thinking like, oh my gosh, he might be proposing to Cardi. People are idiots. People would fall for anything like that. Like people, listen, most people are not smart, okay? And listen, and Cardi B is still legally married to Offset. So that question was so stupid. It was so staged. I mean, they want people to tune in with the mindset that this promiscuous loser, this baby-making machine, Stefon Diggs, is going to propose to Cardi B, one of the women that he knocked up in 2025. Oh my gosh, seriously? No one believes that relationship is real, number one. And come on, there's no need for these stunts, okay? These fake questionnaires, just for viewership. It's stupid. Anyway, I knew the moment They announced Bad Bunny was performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, that he was going to bring Cardi B out as a guest. I knew it. I knew it. And I thought also, if Stefon Diggs' team, the Patriots, makes it to the Super Bowl, I thought, yeah, they are going to awkwardly try to put a spotlight on that fake relationship for viewership, right? Because if you look at the media, they know that relationship is not real. They know Cardi B's a bird. They, her fan base love that about her, right? So they know that. So for a big corporation such as the NFL to then take that fake, ridiculous mess of a relationship and to put a spotlight on it to get people to tune in, it's like, oh my gosh, you guys will do anything for views. My goodness. I mean, come on. Even when you know it doesn't make any sense. But I guess, like I said, some people, like majority of the world, are like naive and are just like brainwashed. They believe everything that's reported, in the media. It's a very powerful machine and it works. So the NFL is going hard for ratings. They are desperate. They are so desperate. They're trying to use a fake questionnaire, a fake proposal, a fake questionnaire, to bring in the views. I guess Turning Point's halftime show has them nervous. I don't know. I don't know why, because they announced their performers and it's Kid Rock, a guy named Brentley Gilbert, someone named Lee Bryce, and Gabby Barrett. I don't know any of them except Kid Rock. You would think they would also have Nicki Minaj on that stage, since she has publicly shown support for Donald Trump. This year, she's been going hard for Donald Trump. We know why, but I'm not going to discuss this right now in this video. I'm not even going to get into the politics of it all. Not this video. So Nicki is their biggest star besides Kanye West. You would think they would have her perform. Maybe she is performing, and it's a surprise. I refuse to believe that Kid Rock and those 3 other people are it. There's no way. I mean, who are these people besides Kid Rock? And Kid Rock is like what? They say he's washed up. So will he bring in the viewers? Like, I know Charlie Kirk alone, I mean, he has millions of followers. So, yeah, they're going to tune in, for that. But I don't think it would be because of Kid Rock. So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, though. Cardi as a surprise guest for the Super Bowl halftime show, and Nicki as Turning Point surprise guest for their halftime show. It is what it is. And I doubt Nicki will ever headline a Super Bowl halftime show. And I doubt Cardi B will ever perform on her own at a halftime show. So she might as well enjoy this moment as Bad Bunny's guest. You know what? He should bring out Shakira. That's it. Only bring out Shakira, nobody else. Maybe Karol G. That's it. I'm sure J-Lo was hoping for an invitation too, because let me tell you, when they first announced Bad Bunny as the headliner, she was on a promotional tour for one of her awful movies, and that's all she kept bringing up. Bad Bunny this, Bad Bunny Super Bowl, Bad Bunny that. Like, lady, give it up. He's not bringing you out. He's not gonna bring you out. The butt kissing was over the top. And you know what? After all that public praise, he could bring her out. I mean, they are from the same country, Well, wait, no, she's American. But, she's Puerto Rican, but she was born here. Bad Bunny was born in Puerto Rico, but whatever. I guess she earned a guest spot with all that butt kissing that she's been doing. And, she's been very quiet. So, yeah, she's probably rehearsing. Yeah, you know what? I think he will bring her out. Yeah, he's gonna bring her and Cardi B out. Oh gosh. At the end of the day, I couldn't care less who performs at these events. All these performers, okay? All these performances are a distraction. This world is upside down. You see what's been going on? And it's only the beginning. And people are still focused on these fake celebrities and their fake lifestyle. And the things that what we should be focused on is the things that they've done and they are doing, okay? They are doing behind closed doors. That should be our focus. We shouldn't care about these performances. These people, we know they didn't get there because of their talent. Okay, so anyway, but for the sake of this video, who would you like Bad Bunny to bring out as a guest? Would you tune in or would you be watching Turning Points USA's halftime show instead? Which one will you tune in to? And do you think Nicki Minaj will be a surprise guest on Turning Points halftime show? And do you think Bad Bunny will bring out Cardi B, J-Lo, Shakira, Gloria Estefan? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.